For the last 7 tournaments, the World Cup followed a rigid, familiar structure, 32 nations competing in a single host country. It was the established formula for international football since 1998. That formula is now being discarded. This shift to 48 teams represents a 50% increase in the number of qualifying nations. More countries on the bracket means a larger, more complex field of competition than any previous generation has seen. This expansion also requires more room. The hosting duties now span nearly 3,000 miles of latitude, stretching from Vancouver in the north down to Mexico City. The tournament has grown from a national event into a continent-wide operation. Coordinating 48 teams across 3 nations requires 104 matches scheduled over 39 days. Moving that much equipment, staff, and personnel across 3 time zones transforms the tournament into a logistical challenge far beyond the traditional single-host model. The physical demands on the players will be immediate. Groups will have to navigate a 2,500-mile flight from the east coast of the U.S. to play in the 7,000-foot altitude and thin air of Mexico City. They will also face rapid shifts in climate. Within the same week, a squad might move from the humidity of the American South to the cooler, maritime environment of Toronto, forcing players to adapt their physical recovery on the fly. While the players deal with the geography, the world will be watching. FIFA is projecting over 5 billion viewers for this tournament. That is more than half of the people on Earth tuning in to a single event. By increasing the number of matches and the size of the audience, the tournament acts as a pressure cooker. Every win or loss is seen by billions, which magnifies the stakes for every player who steps onto these pitches. When you look past the massive stadiums, the focus shifts to individuals. No one is under more scrutiny right now than Kylian Mbappé. He enters this tournament following a club season at Real Madrid where he struggled to find his rhythm. Despite the massive financial investment and high expectations, he failed to deliver the dominant performance his critics expected in Spain. He is now using this month in North America to reclaim his status. For Mbappe, these matches are about proving that he remains the most dangerous attacking force in the world, regardless of his recent club form. He has the support to do it. The French national squad is built around attacking depth and years of experience at the highest level of international play, giving Mbappe a reliable platform to execute. This tournament is his chance to silence the doubters. If he can lead this squad to a trophy under this level of global attention, he reinforces the idea that he is a player who thrives specifically when the pressure is highest. But the pressure isn't just on the superstars. The home team, the United States men's national team, is facing a different kind of weight. Their final warm-up match against Germany exposed some significant structural gaps. They struggled with defensive positioning and ball retention, leading to a loss that raised questions about their ability to compete with the world's elite programs. That loss wasn't just a physical failure, it was a tactical warning. It showed that the squad still has technical vulnerabilities they must address before the opening whistle on Thursday. The challenge is fixing those tactical errors while playing in front of a hungry American fan base. There is a massive expectation for this team to prove they belong on the world stage, especially while playing on their own soil. For the USMNT, success depends on poise. They have to execute their defensive schemes and close those tactical gaps while carrying the emotional expectations of an entire country. Their performance will be a direct measure of their ability to handle that stress. Adding 16 teams and 24 extra matches increases the volume of the competition. With more nations on the pitch, there are more opportunities for unexpected results and late-game drama that can shift the course of the tournament in a single afternoon. Because of this scale, the World Cup will be the singular focus of the global sports landscape for over a month. With a projected 5 billion viewers, the matches will be nearly impossible for the public to avoid. By expanding the number of teams and distributing the matches across an entire continent, FIFA is testing the upper limits of how large a sporting event can become. This tournament serves as the first real test of whether this multi-nation model is sustainable for the future. We'll be here to track every result and major storyline as they happen. If you want to see how this 48-nation experiment unfolds, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below. Who is your pick to lift the trophy in New York?